Oxfam's chief tried to brush off criticism over aid workers' alleged use of prostitutes in disaster zones by claiming it's not like anyone murdered babies in their cots. Goldring claimed critics were gunning for the charity and that the sex scandal had been blown out of all proportion to the level of culpability. Tonight, Oxfam agreed to stop bidding for government funding in the wake of the sex scandal, International Development Secretary Penny Mordaunt said. Last week, the charity was rocked by reports aid workers had used prostitutes in earthquake-ravaged Haiti and other countries. But Goldring brushed off the controversy in an interview with the Guardian.He. He said, "The intensity and the ferocity of the attack makes you wonder, what did we do? We murdered babies in their cots? Certainly, the scale and the intensity of the attacks feels out of proportion to the level of culpability. I struggle to understand it. You think, my God, there's something going on there." He added, "Anything we say is being manipulated. Even apologies only make matters worse. Rather than the much-needed bid to save the organization's reputation, Goldring's interview has been dubbed by critics as ill-judged. The charity chief revealed one of the men sacked after being accused of using prostitutes was given a job reference from the charity, which was written by a colleague who was also fired over the allegations. Goldring apologized to the Haitian ambassador for the alleged behavior of aid workers and plans to visit the country in a bid to make amends. He had previously issued a statement apologizing to supporters in the immediate wake of the controversy. His comments came after Executive Director of Oxfam International Winnie Byanyima called for victims of any kind of abuse at the hands of employees come forward. The 60-year-old will hold before MPs next week to answer questions on the charity's aid work. It comes as International Development Secretary Penny Mordaunt said Oxfam had agreed not to bid for more taxpayer cash in the wake of sexual misconduct claims. She said, "We have been very clear that we will not work with any organization that does not live up to the high standards on safeguarding and protection that we require. In taking these actions, I am very aware that there are hundreds of good, brave and compassionate people working for Oxfam around the world. They have been poorly served by Oxfam's leadership team too. Clearly Oxfam have a long way to go before they can regain the trust of the British public, their staff and the people they aim to help. The actions and attitude of the organization over the coming weeks will be critical." Earlier this week, Oxfam was hit by claims workers sent to help typhoon victims in the Philippines cavorted with underage girls, and that the staff training guide told workers they were allowed to use prostitutes. Ambassador and Good Will Hunting star Minnie Driver has since withdrawn support for the charity. With more than 1,000 supporters cancelling direct debits over the past week, it is feared funding to one of the country's biggest charities could drastically drop. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for The Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.com.